What kind of chromosome mutations do we have on the board here? So, sometimes a deletion can happen. This first one's showing a deletion. What's a deletion? It's when somehow a piece breaks off and disappears. That's a deletion. You see how we've lost a piece? You think that could cause any problems?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, DNA, a chromosome might be 100 million base pairs long. It'd be like if you were reading a book, reading instructions on how to put together a motorcycle, if the first 4 chapters were missing. You might be able to still do it, but it might cause problems. So that's a deletion. Now, a duplication works like this. You're going along on a chromosome, and you can see they have letters here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And you hit A, B, C, D, E, and then there's another D, E. How could that happen? We call that a duplication. I'll show you how it could happen. Do you remember crossing over?
Yes.
Remember crossing over where these switch?
Yeah.
Want to see how a duplication can happen? Can you guess?
They don't. One of them doesn't cross over.
So what if these went to switch and it didn't switch?
Well, not hard.
Yeah, so we'd have a deletion over here and a duplication over here. Where the same piece is there again. Remember, these are homologous, so they have pretty much the same genes on them. So you'd have an eye color gene here and then maybe another eye color gene here. What would that do to the organism? I don't know. Would it give them an extra eye? Probably not. But it would be making more of this certain eye colored protein. I don't know. So we call that a duplication. What about an inversion? Here's how an inversion works. Notice A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then A, B, D, C. The C and the D got turned backwards. How could this happen? Well, watch this. What if we're doing crossing over? Oh
no.
That's not good.
We've got a piece that's inverted. That's inverted. They think one of the main differences between humans and chimps was an inversion on one of the chromosomes that led to human beings. We may owe ourselves to an inversion of one of the chromosomes.
Lazy.
And I don't know what that did. Maybe made us the bone structure a little different or something so we could walk upright. I'm not exactly sure. But there is a difference when they look between humans and apes. On one of the chromosomes, looks like there's been an inversion. Interesting stuff. What about a translocation? Okay, a translocation is when you have a piece from one chromosome come off and hook onto a completely other chromosome. In other words, it's not hooked onto its homologous pair. It's hooked onto a completely different one. Or it could go way over here and go whoop. And now you have a chromosome that was on one, a piece that was on one chromosome in a completely different location in the genome. So that's why they're showing here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and then L, M, N, O. See, those are 2 different chromosomes. And they're trying to show you that this piece that's QR moved over here. Oh, it looks like we have a switch. We actually had a switch. So I should do like this. Watch this. And then, bam. And then bam. How about that? There's a translocation. That's a translocation. We switch one piece with another on two separate chromosomes. So did this stuff like this actually happen? Well, yes. These people have cry-to-cat syndrome, which, why do they call it cry-to-cat syndrome? Because when the kids are babies and they cry, they sound like a cat. That's how they cry. And I guess it's French, but it means cry of the cat or something like that. And
video footage?
These are kids with that same syndrome. And they've lost a piece of one of the chromosomes here. Did we say what chromosome it is?
The 5P,
P5.
5P.
So do you remember, the chromosomes are numbered 1 through 23, so it's the 5th chromosome. It's on the P. Which one's the P?
The one before Q.
The short one's the P, the long one's the Q. It would be a piece of P number 5.
The T.
It's just been deleted. So the end right here was lost. So that would be like this piece just coming off. And that can cause problems. So, how do these kids have problems? I think it might say in your reading, you might have to look it up online, but I think they have some mental deficiencies. The shape of their mouth is a little bit different, I think. It's called the pixie disease because they smile like pixies. They're always smiling and happy. And I think they're real musical.
And what?
I think they're very musical people. They like to sing and smile, so it's like the pixie disorder. I'm serious. Look it up. Look at this.
Yeah.
You ever see anyone with fingernails like that?
Mm-mm.
Do you wish you had fingernails like that?
No.
That's from a translocation that happens between two of the chromosomes. Does that have a name?
Snail.
I should have the names on the slides. This is from a different textbook. Our old textbook. Anyway, if somebody has a weird look or disorder to them, it could be a chromosomal mutation. This is just talking about translocation. All right. Well, read about chromosomal mutations. And are y'all ready for the quiz?
No.
We got time?
No, we don't.
No
Looks like
time.
we do.
No, because
No, thank you.
What if I said, because it's the last quiz, that it's optional? Whatever grade you make, if it's high enough, you'll keep it, and if it's not very high,
Okay. Okay. Fun.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.